What? Go.
Well, hello, friends and neighbors. Here we are back again with another exciting project that I have to conquer. Um, as I told you, or my wife told you, that we were baling hay Friday night, so we went to go get my brand new hay wagon bed, and this happened out on the way to the field. Whoa, that's going to roll off.
Yep.
It kind of blew,
Yeah.
and it was empty. So,
It would have never made it with hay on
it didn't make it in there.
it.
So, I had to figure out what size tire I needed, and this particular rim has been a pain in the rear end for about the last 2 or 3 years. So I decided that if I'm going to get a new tire, I'm going to see if I can't find a decent used rim. Well, my wife asked me, she says, well, what size rim is it? I said, I'm not really sure. So down in my office, I took a piece of white rope, small rope, and I taped the end of it, and I said, take a ruler and give me 15 inches at the top of it. So from the top edge of this piece of electrical tape down here to the bottom is a hair longer than 15 inches. So I came up here and I measured where the bead of the tire goes. And it's a little weird, off by just a little bit, but I determined that this was a 15-inch rim. But it's not a regular bolt pattern. You see, are you looking at the...
Yeah, I'm looking at the...
Okay, this rim has multiple holes in it to fit different size hubs. Well, I wasn't really sure what the bolt pattern was, so honey, you might want to come around on this side. So, back in my younger days, I was able to get a hold of some, drafting equipment. This little baby here. So this little baby, you can open it up pretty far, and I measured my nut, or my hub bolts, from the center. You able to see?
Yeah.
Kind of hard to do this thing.
Against the bolts. Yeah.
So the center of the studs is this far apart.
Okay.
So I saved this position to carry it down to the house so my wife can measure it with my Stanley 25-foot tape to get the bolt pattern. But this hub has 6 lug nuts. Well, this measurement ended up to be 6 inches. So the hub pattern for the bolts is called a 6x6. You've got 6 lug nuts, and the distance from like 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock would be 6 inches. So I used this engineering tool to figure out what I needed. Well, the second thing is I needed to find the dimension of the hub. And that hub, this part right here, you don't know anything about tires and whatnot. So I went back down with this measurement. But on the way down, it got pinched, so it was not a good measurement. So I came back up here a second time with my combination square, and I laid it on the rim best I could, and by touch and feel, can you see how I got that laid? Okay, this gave me the hub dimension, which is 4.5 inches.
Okay.
So I called one of my tire people, Aurora Tire, down in Aurora, Indiana. Got a hold of my guy Mike, super nice guy. Mike and his family's had Aurora tire for like 35 years. He told me
Oh.
when I picked up my new tire. Honey, show him my new tire.
Uh-huh, I got it right here.
Okay. He said that his dad passed away about 4 years ago. Sorry, Mike, to hear that. And so we talked for a few minutes and had an opportunity to joke around with two of the girls behind the counter, Stephanie and Missy. Oh, they're a scream, they're a hoot. And but Mike and Aurora Tire, I told him I'd give them a free plug, did a real good job for me on helping me find the right rim, right bolt pattern, and it was very, very reasonable because I got a rim, I got an inner tube, and I got a tire for less than $100 to replace this blown out tire. And one of the problems with this rim is it's offset. So the person who helped me fix this thing last time I had a flat tire found this rim for me, but he had to put it on backwards. So the air stem was underneath the wagon, which is a real bear to get to. So this is a big handout to Aurora Tire, Mike, Stephanie, and Missy. God love you guys. You're great, and I'm always planning on doing business with you. So once again, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If this is the first time you've seen it, subscribe. Do the bell for instant messaging, and leave me a comment. And you can email me, but my wife asked me, did I ever spell it on a video when it comes to gutsyguy59 at gmail.com. Honey, tell them how to spell it.
GUTTSYGUY at gmail.com.
You forgot 59.
Oh, yeah, gutsyguy59 at gmail.com.
Now, here's another, we'll call it a blooper. You know, I was down at the field that's behind me to the west, and it was all laid down. And I said it was March the 3rd. I have no idea where my head was at, but it was June the 3rd, because we just laid it down 3 or 4 days ago. So, that's a blooper. So you got to watch what I say, catch my bloopers. So, all I got to say is God bless. Me and my wife love and appreciate you guys. Tell your friends. We're racking them up there when it comes to videos and views and subscribers. So we appreciate every one of you. So at this moment we're out, but we're going to get ready to go down and give you an update on that white frame that we built and put in the front yard. So we'll be back in a minute. We're out. Be off.